And now I'm going to walk you through the steps on how to perform neurophysiology, since it's a process and not something that happens overnight. In the first picture you see here, this person is visiting a family helper to get help to fix their situation. In the second picture, you'll see how the diagnosis is being made with a simple machine called the genetic ability scanning ultrasound device, short GUSUD. It works very effectively too. It's more accurate, it works faster, it's easier to use, it's not as much wiring. And the one wonderful thing is you don't have to go to the hospital for it. They've got plenty of other offices where this can be available. Here in the third picture, they're setting up a plan for all they need to do so that you can be ready for it. In the fourth picture on the right, the insulation barium is prescribed for you. And here in the fifth picture on the left, that you take the medicine at the dosage it tells you every day. Here on the sixth picture on the right, you make sure you discuss issue comparisons at each appointment you go to. In the seventh step, when your barium effectiveness is between 90% and 100%, neuroprogramming appointment will be scheduled for you. In step 8 on the right, you got to remember you can't have breakfast on the day of the surgery. You have to be ready for when you go under anesthesia for the operation. Here in the ninth picture on the left, you've got a neuroectomy room. That's where that one does not require hospital clothes the way the other operation does. And when called on, you just walk into the room, and that's all you got to do. Here on step 10 on the right-hand side, you lie down on the big couch you were asked to. Step 11, they put a head sheet on you so that they can make sure everything is working. Step 12 right here, they wear the plug helmet and they use a special vacuum device to tighten it to your head so that it has a way of reaching your brain. Here in step 13, they put you under anesthesia as usual, help you get that working okay. Here in step 14, the yellow cords are then plugged into the helmet to put your memory in storage. Storage drives come in many different colors, but yellow just helps you see that it's a storage drive. In step 15, the red cords are plugged into the helmet to erase bad and weird memories. The trash drive that you see here is red, but they probably got lots of other colors. This one just indicates it's a trash drive. And after that's done, they take the red ones out and put the white ones in on the other side so that they can get the programming ready to go. Yeah. Here in step 17, this isn't really part of this step. It just helps show the lab and where all the artificial abilities are created. There's a special kind of computer programming you use for this, and then that's how they get it made. And so what they use is once it's made and the file is saved correctly on there, the one volunteering comes in with a thumb drive to help pick up the memory as told and carry it to the neurophysiology wing of the hospital. And what they do is they plug it into the computer here, and then they send it in to the person, and it's transmitted from the computer to your brain through an email procedure in step 18 here on the right. In step 19, the memory has a special place that it has to be put in order to get it to fit right and to work right. This shape-fitting game shows you just how that works. You've probably seen this on Sesame Street, where they have to guide the shape over to where it belongs so that it'll eventually know it. Same thing has to be done in neurophysiology in order for that to work at all. And then when we're done with that, in step 20, on the right, they take the white cords out, and then you can eventually, yeah, and then they go into step 21. All the memories that are in the storage drive go back into your brain to help reset things as usual. And then when they're done, they give you a flush to wake you up, which takes 30 minutes or more to do so. Usually it's in a special room, and then you get ready to go. You might feel a little funny after the surgery because you just had an installation put in you, but it's worth it because you could very easily benefit from it. You get more chances in the mainstream. You don't have to worry about seizures anymore. And then there you go. And here, in the final step, you might have noticed some people doing mental therapy. It's a very important thing to do after the surgery because memory that's been taken out and then reinstated usually does tend to have a harder time working after that. And so what you do is that helps make it easier for later. It's a lot better to undergo neurophysiology so that you can succeed in school without having a lot of referee. It makes it a lot easier so that you can do successful in life altogether. You can obtain a community helper's job. This job is guaranteed to support the economy, and there's always and chances are, if we come into another crisis again like we did in 2007, it won't have much to do with this. There may be something else wrong, but there'll be enough people in working community helpers jobs to where we may not have to worry about it after all. Good day to you, ladies and gentlemen.